Smash the Fairy 2, bro, easy. I jar her in a fucking minute, man.
Ah, excuse me. I have no idea where that came from. Anyway, hi, hello. I hope you've all enjoyed your weekend, all that good stuff. Happy Sunday to you. And yeah, here I am. I'm sorry I've been a little AWOL. Just life. Just honestly been taking care of life stuff, and honestly, I haven't really been able to think of anything to stream. Like honestly, as far as like playing a game, just like I haven't really been in the mood to stream anything or like find just like pick a specific game. I've kind of just been chilling out. Also, I was tired all last week because I had to be up early all last week. That was fun. It wasn't. God, we have ads coming already. I am multi-stream by the way. I figured why not? But yeah, we're not gonna be playing a game today because again, I couldn't think of anything to play. But that's fine because there's a lot we need to talk about as far as games are concerned? Because it was Summer Games Fest this weekend. It is we got a lot of announcements, like a lot. We're still missing some. It's like I really don't know what Nintendo's doing. It's like it feels like the whole world is waiting for a direct. And it's like I can't even remember the last time they had a proper direct, honestly. Like that's weird. It's honestly a little bit concerning. But we'll get into it more after the ads are over. It'll give me some time to like get up and do a couple things, stretch out, and then like we can set the mood, and then we can get to yapping. I can't guarantee how long this stream will be, but we'll see. We will see. But I'll be back in like a minute or two. All right, hello. It said the ads are over. I'm just gonna assume that they are. All right, hang on. Let's uh let's pull up over reliable and then we can get into it. All right, cool. Uh, so yeah, hi, hello. Hopefully we don't have more ads for a decent chunk of time, but yeah. Anyway, games and discourse, because I mean, I guess that's also part of the conversation, even though I really, really don't want it to be part of the conversation. But yeah, we had a lot of announcements over the past weekend. Well, not only just the past weekend, the past week, because the state of play was God, when was the state of play Tuesday or Thursday? I don't even remember. But I guess we can start. I guess we can start with that since that came first. So, the Sony state of play, that was. I mean, it was something. It's like I won't say it was bad, but it was just like standard stuff. It's like Wolverine looks cool. Freaking Tokon still looks like it's gonna be a banger. Like the fact that we got both Green Goblin and Carnage is sick as hell. It's like I won't be playing Tokon, but it's like I'll probably be watching it. They've really been pulling some oddball characters for that, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Ugh, excuse me. I shouldn't even be tired. I just started. The new God of War looks cool. It's just, I don't know. It's like, well, actually, I take that back. The new God of War doesn't look good because you play as a woman. Just gross. I'm not serious, but just people want to be mad about that. But apparently, it's all incredibly stupid, but it's all incredibly selective as well. Because I'm pretty sure there were like what. I'm pretty sure there were like 10 other games shown this weekend that all featured lady protagonists and no one said a word. But God of War is catching all the heat, I guess. But I mean, other than that, people get mad about everything at this point. I know, but it's like some things are worth getting mad about, which I guess we'll touch on later. But it's just like, it's all just tiring. And then people still give it attention. It's like, I just truly don't get it. It's like, it's the same arguments with massive air quotes. It's the same arguments, the same talking points. It's like, it's just boring. it's just boring. It's like it's a literal insanity. You're just talking about the same stuff over and over again. You're using the same talking points over and over again. Like, why? But even then, it's like, I know I'm not the demographic for Sony stuff, but even then, it's like a lot of their games just feel so samey. It's like it's starting to reach that Bethesda level where it's like you see one of their games, you've pretty much seen them all, which is that's a bad thing. The game should not be blending together that much to where it's like you can basically describe them as blank but this and then blank but that. It's like I get it, like, you know, the whole cinematic third-person action game, that's kind of Sony's bread and butter, but it's like I wouldn't mind if you did some other things, honestly. Oh yeah, and Rayman's back. They're remaking Rayman Legends, even though I would argue that Legends didn't need to be remade, really. It's like the original game still holds up perfectly, and honestly, the more I sit with it, the more I feel like I kind of prefer the old game's art style to the new game's art style. Like, don't get me wrong, the new game looks beautiful, but it's just, I don't know. It feels like they kind of overdid it, if that makes any sense. I mean, I'm probably going to get it because, well, one, I need a way to play Rayman Legends that doesn't require me to have a freaking Ubisoft account, because the original game requires that, even though it's over a freaking decade old, I think, at this point, and it's a single player game. I love modern gaming. Sometimes it makes me so freaking happy. Plus, it also comes with a remaster of Rayman Origins, so it's like you get two games. Can't really argue with that. Really can't argue with that. But yeah, Sony State of Play was just whatever. It's like, again, all their games are kind of blurring together. I mean, we need something new from Sony. Not something new. We need some originality. It's like we can't just keep calling up Insomniac to make new superhero games, and we can't just let Naughty Dog keep making The Last of Us, even though, again, Intergalactic might be different. It could be different for all I know, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just Last of Us in space until I see otherwise. And we have not seen anything about it since they announced it. So it's just that. So State of Play was just kind of there. But then we got into Summer Games Fest on Friday, and honestly, I gotta hand it to Mr. Keeley. It's like I don't care for the man personally, but it's like he did give us a good show. Like the Summer Games Fest show was pretty awesome. It's like I don't personally care about Resident Evil, but I mean, they're remaking Code Veronica. It's just, again, my thing is that they're going to run out of Resident Evils to remake eventually. Like they're going to run out of RE games to keep redoing. It's like I'm telling you, Capcom, please, I need you to remake Dino Crisis, please. It's like you don't think the people are asking for it, but the people are asking for it. And by people, I mean me. I'm asking for it. Please put Dino Crisis on the RE engine. It'd be sick. Like I'm begging you. Please. But yeah, no, we're kind of jumping ahead of the game. But honestly, Capcom is truly and utterly killing it. It's like you have a Code Veronica remake, which is one thing. You have a new Monster Hunter Wilds expansion. You have a new Monster Hunter expansion, which, happy for the people who care about that. I'm not a Monster Hunter person. Capcom basically gave Tekken a death blow, because not only are we getting 3 new original characters for Street Fighter, they also got Tifa, which people have been asking for Tifa and Tekken for God knows how long, and Capcom just scooped it up. How Bamco let that slip from their fingers, I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. But yeah, and then speaking of Tifa, they finally revealed FF7 Remake Part 3, and people were losing their minds about that, in both a good and a bad way. I don't know, maybe one day I'll play the FF7 Remake trilogy. I never I've always been indifferent to FF7. It's like I know it's one of the most, universally beloved / overrated games of all time. It's just, I just resonated with other FF games more, honestly. Truth be told. But yeah, Capcom's been killing it, and then Square Enix is in their bag as well. They got FF7R Part 3, and a new 14 expansion. So I mean, next year is going to be stacked for them. Something I completely unexpected for me. Studio MDHR, aka the people behind Cuphead, they're working on 2 games. It's like we're getting a Cuphead sequel. I genuinely wasn't expecting that, and we're also getting a Cuphead platformer. Again, wasn't expecting that. I will be playing both. I mean, we're probably not going to get the actual sequel for probably at least a couple years, but whenever Mighty Cuphead Adventures drop, I will be there day one. Also, funny enough, they actually made it so you could play it on an actual Sega Master System. It's funny that people make stuff that is compatible with retro hardware. I'm on the fence about SF6 new season. Adding Tifa's great, though. I was hoping they'd add a classic previous character from one of the games. The new characters are cool, though. I mean, I don't play Street Fighter, but I get where you're coming from. Like, everyone was everyone was speculating who they would put in next. Like, everyone was asking for Vega to come back for some reason. But I mean, it's like, I think it's a bold move, because it's like, making new characters for fighting games is always tough, especially when you have a legacy like Street Fighter. It's like you have so many characters that you could bring back, that people would want you to bring back. But it's like, I mean, Capcom's been kind of cooking. It's like, I don't play Street Fighter, like I said, but it's like the stuff they've been doing with the new characters, like putting fresh spins on returning characters, and also with the new characters they have added, making their gameplay both unique and interesting. And the fact that they get to do that with 3 brand new characters is amazing. And it's like, even if people don't care about the 3 characters, they're going to care about Tifa. Like, she has that whole season pass on her back. But it's like, it is kind of genius. You gotta sell it somehow. Heck, there are people who will probably be ditching Tekken for Street Fighter just for her. So it's like, it's sort of a double-edged sword. But I get it. But I mean, Street Fighter 6 is here to stay. So it's like, if you don't see someone you want now, maybe later, maybe next season. Because I don't foresee Street Fighter 6 going away for quite some time. I think they've done a great job with all the guest characters, though. Tifa will be great. Oh yeah, they've killed it with all the guest characters. Like Terry and Mai were excellent additions, and they got a whole crap ton of fanfare. And then Ken and Chun-Li made their way over to Fatal Fury. Oh yeah, speaking of fighting games, Virtual Fighter. The new Virtual Fighter looks good. They have an actual story mode with a plot, which I'm shocked about. And then yeah, Virtual Fighter looks good. It's like Sega. Oh man, Sega. Well, I guess we should probably get into the Discourse part of it. I want to say Sega's been killing it, but at the same time, Sega's also been sort of shooting themselves in the foot with a lot of interesting decisions. I guess the first of those interesting decisions being Stranger Than Heaven, whatever that's called. I don't know. I'm not going to be playing it. But yeah, that thing from RGG, because like, okay, they announced it. Sure, Snoop Dogg's going to be in the game. Okay. And then they announced that Tupac's gonna be in the game. It's like, now my eyebrows are raised. So it's like, listen, I don't know anything about that. We all know Tupac's been dead for like ages. I don't really keep up with celebrity stuff or his estate or anything like that. As far as I was able to tell, Tupac's estate isn't really big on AI, or it's like, as far as I know, they're relatively against it, which is a good thing. So they probably won't be using AI for him. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know why we can't just let dead people stay dead. Like the whole digital necromancy thing is like, it bothers me. Like, why are these celebrities getting all this attention and like releasing freaking albums after they pass? It's like, I guess, yeah, it's like, I don't know why we have to put an approximation of Tupac in this game. Why does MJ need albums and crap long after he's died? Like, can we just let them rest? And at the same time, it's like, why not ask a living rapper or artist to be in your game? I'm sure they'd agree, or even if they didn't, it's like, if you give them enough money, they won't refuse. I was pretty confused by that announcement as well, but I'll see what happens with it. Like, I mean, it like I said, it just bothers me. It's like, I had no intention of playing it anyway. It's not my type of thing, but it's like, I don't know, man. Just like, we need to just let the dead stay dead, in my opinion. But it's like, if they're not using AI, then it's like, it's just, eh. So yeah, that's one of Sega's mistakes. We'll get to the others in due time. What else was at Summer Games Fest? I'm thinking specifically of Friday. Oh yeah, Star Wars Galactic Racer. I'm locked in for that. Like, I'm locked in for a new pod racing game. Just that looks sick. It's like, I unironically think that pod racing is cool. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is slept on as far as racers in that generation go. I mean, I know why, because it's like, why would you play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer when Crash Team Racing, Diddy Kong Racing, and Mario Kart are right there? I'm ready for what? Ready for what? Did I miss something? We've just been yapping. But yeah, I'm locked in for pod racing. There was also just talking about pod racing. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for me. That's one of the few AAA games I'm actually going to be buying, and I can't remember the last time I was actually excited for a Star Wars thing, which is impressive. Trying to think, what else was at Summer Games Fest that caught my attention or deserved my ire? Let me look up a list of announcements, because people like to compile that, thankfully. Okay, we already talked about Final Fantasy. We got Street Fighter 6. Oh yeah, Stellar Blade. I can't wait for another round of Discourse for Stellar Blade. In fact, we're already getting it, and it's like, I can't even argue with them about this. I don't want anything to do with it, because it's like, I don't know, just... So if you don't know what Stellar Blade is, it's another action game starring a hot, sexy lady. It's like, the reason I don't like Stellar Blade is because it was just a bunch of discourse when it came out. It's like, people were... The chuds, as we will refer to them, were just championing this game like it was going to be the second coming of Christ, and it's like, it's not that impressive, y'all. It's like, sure, the main protagonist is hot. You can basically treat her like a dress-up doll. Sure, in fact, the game kind of encourages that, but it's like, as far as I can tell from watching it, it's basically just Diet Nier, and it's like, I would probably tell you to play Nier instead. And then this, like, the new game is like, okay, it's more the same, except you have a new girl and she kind of looks like she's 12. And then, sure, that's fine and all. You can have a young-looking protagonist, but then you want to rewind to the part where you can treat them like a dress-up doll, and then things start getting a little iffy. It's like, I already I already kind of had enough of that discourse that I wanted to. I was exposed to it against my will because Twitter sucks. Excuse me. Twitter's an awesome website and there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But yes, like I can't wait for another round of Stellar Blade Discourse, assuming that there's going to be any. If anything, it seems like the Chuds have been avoiding talking about that because the more they speak on it, the more they look like a certain demographic, that you typically do not want to be associated with. We shall say. But it's like I've already expended the brain power I want to expend with that. I didn't play the first game. I have no intention of playing the second. Maybe they'll change how she looks. We'll see. The Wolf Among Us 2. I've never played a Telltale game, but good for them. Good for the people waiting for that. Oh yeah, they're making an Attack on Titan Dynasty Warriors. That's something. I never cared for Attack on Titan. I watched like half of the first season and dropped it. Oh yeah, speaking of Dynasty Warriors, we got a release date for the remake of Dynasty Warriors 3, which apparently, aside from a certain someone in my chat, apparently a couple of my real life friends are Dynasty Warriors fans. This was news to me. We were just discussing the state of play over dinner last week, and they just like I brought it up and they just started yapping about it. It's like, wow, I didn't know this about you guys. So that was something. Oh yeah, there's a Hot Wheels game. It's like that Hot Wheels game looks cute, but apparently it's gonna be $50. I don't think I'd pay $50 for that. Maybe if it goes on sale, I'll pick it up or something. There's a new Saw game. That's something. Oh yeah, that 1666 Amsterdam, or like I like to call it, Assassin's Creed Witchcraft. I need to play the demo for that, but honestly, that piqued my interest. But apparently, judging from some people I know that have played the demo, it is not nearly what you would be expecting. But I mean, I will hold my opinions until I experience that for myself. It has piqued my interest. Oh yeah, the TMNT game being made by Platinum. That's sick. I don't know if I'll play that because again, action games aren't my thing, but that is cool. It's good that Platinum's still around getting work. Okay, it is called Stranger Than Heaven. I think I called it Strangers of Heaven. I don't know why I'm like this. Oh yeah, and Alien Isolation 2, so people will be able to crap their pants all over again because Alien Isolation is one of the most terrifying horror games to ever be made, and I mean that in the highest possible regard. And yeah, that was mainly Summer Games Fest. That was it was a lot of cool announcements. Most of them are not in my wheelhouse, but I'm happy for people who are happy about whatever they got announced. It was good seeing some just general positivity in the air. But yeah, we didn't get anything on Saturday. At least I don't think nothing happened on Saturday. I feel like I would have known if it did. Probably not. And then today was the Xbox showcase, and honestly, I'll give Xbox a singular clap because I was not bored. In fact, there were things I was actually looking forward. There's things that were announced that I'm actually looking forward to. The first of which, Spyro. They finally got my boy back. It's just like I was honestly shocked to see him. It's like I saw Activision Presents. It's like, oh god, what is this gonna be? And then we all saw the font, and then yeah, he's back. Spyro's finally getting his due after Crash 4 happened, and now we're getting a Spyro 4. And Toys for Bob is behind the helm, so that's probably the project they've been working on since they went indie. So they actually convinced Microsoft to give them the keys for the Dragon. And I, for one, am very happy. I know a certain other chatter of mine who's probably not here right now. He's ecstatic about it. So yeah, Spyro's back. We got another Scrimblow dug out the closet. It's not until next year, but I will be there day one. It says spring 2027. Depending on when that is, We might dedicate Mascot March to the Dragon. We will see. But yeah, that's probably the highlight announcement of the Xbox showcase for me, because that's directly in my interest. Persona fans 8, because you got a release date for the Persona 4 remake, and then Persona 6 exists. I mean, that's all I can say about it, because that's all they really showed about it. It exists. So I mean, happy for you guys. I don't give a rat's ass about Persona personally, but I'm happy for y'all, truly. My only experience with Persona is that I played it once. I played P3, the original P3 once. I wandered around for like 20 minutes, died, and I haven't touched the Persona game since. So there's that. Oh yeah, we got footage of the new Castlevania. That looks gas. I think the new Castlevania is being made by the people who made Dead Cells. I never played Dead Cells, but it has been recommended to me by a couple people. Maybe one day I'll check it out. I think it's on my wish list too. Oh yeah, the 25th anniversary Xbox. I mean, it looks cool. Like I can't tell anyone to buy an Xbox in the modern day in good faith, honestly, because it's like you might as well just get a PC, because most of the games they have are for PC. Although they seem to be wanting to erase that, because a bunch of their games they're announcing as exclusives. So we'll see. I don't know why both Sony and Xbox are content with not putting their games on PC when it has not worked out for them as far as sales numbers go. But hey, if they wanna make less money, by all means, go for it. And if you're saying it's like, oh well, they have to sell consoles somehow, it's like I feel like most people have accepted in this business that you sell consoles at a loss, because that's what they've been doing for like ever. Like putting your games on less platforms is just losing you more money. But that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, speaking of Sega making mistakes, Crazy Taxi. So yeah, Sega finally showed off footage of the new Crazy Taxi remake, which is cool. And then they announced that they're using AI for it, which is not cool. Well, oh god, I don't even know if I want to talk about this, but I kind of already committed to the bit. It's like they're saying they're using AI on it, but it's like they're not using it as part of the development process. Supposedly, and I say supposedly with very fat air quotes, they're using it to assist the devs rather than using it for any actual development. But it's like, they always have to be vague about it, because we can't ever get a clear-cut answer, because that'd be too easy. It's like, God forbid you want your consumers to make informed choices. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's like, I have to preface this saying, it's like, I don't want any generative AI in my games ever, at all, in any capacity. It's like you have all these devs just saying, it's like, oh, we use them for some placeholder stuff. We use this just for stuff that's going to be replaced. Like, no, stop using it. Especially, you stop using it for things that are going to be replaced. That's not only a waste of your time, it's a waste of resources. But it's like, I for one just think the rules need to be different. Like, I don't think it's enough that they have to disclose that they used AI in the process. I think they need to actually be forced to be specific as to the extent of which they used it in the process, so people can make informed decisions. Because it's like, okay, if you use it to like transcribe your notes from like a dev meeting or something, it's like, okay, I still don't really approve of that, but whatever. But if you're using it in like the actual development process of the game, it's like, no, stop. And it's like, people are understandably upset about that, as they have every right to be. But it's like, there's that lovely little thing called nuance, because it's like, Sega's a Japanese company. As far as I know, for what I've been researched and or told, the Eastern territories are a lot more gung ho about AI than we are in the West, where it's basically universally hated. And I do mean universally. It's like no one likes AI over here unless they are directly profiting on it, or they're deluded into thinking they will profit on it. Like, no one over here likes it, but Sega's not an American company, it's a Japanese company, and they're all for it over there, where, like, at the very least, they don't hate it to the extent that we do over there. It's like, the rules are different. But it's like, them being vague about it helps no one, so it's like, maybe they'll explain it later down the line, but it's like, basically, just stop. Like, devs have to realize at this point, it's like, if they mention using AI in their game in any capacity, it's a death sentence. Also ads. I completely forgot about the ads. We'll get back to ranting after that. All right, I think the ads are over. Are we back? I hope we're back, because anyway, I need to get back into it before I lose my flow, my train of thought. But yeah, it's like the thing with Crazy Taxi is, like, again, Sega, it's like you're doing so well. It's like, the Sonic fans are eating, Crossworlds is getting more DLC. I completely forgot about that during Summer Games Fest. Like, Crossworlds was getting freaking Godzilla and Evangelion. It's like you're messing up with Stranger Than Heaven. It's like, then you're messing up with Crazy Taxi. It's just like, I don't know. And the thing is, it's like, well, no AI should be allowed ever. But the thing is like, they've been doing it. It's like, some devs have been saying that they're doing it, and others haven't. It's like, I've been seeing takes online where it's like, people's tolerance for AI in their games is very, very wishy-washy, and I can't help but agree with that, because it's like, you want to get mad at Sega. I'm not saying that using it is good by any means. It's like, Sega says that they're using AI, they're not using it in the development process. You want to burn them at the stake. But then it's like, Claire Obscure, they admitted they used AI, and they did use it in the development process for some placeholders. And it's like, people mostly forgave them for that. It's like Crimson Desert, I think, also used it, and people swept that under the rug too. And I think even Capcom themselves said they were using it for some of their games. I don't know to what extent, but it's like, people have been sucking them off, because like RE9 was a hit, Pragmata was a hit. Street Fighter 6 just got another shot in the arm. It's like, this is why you can't talk about stuff like this, because it all comes down to where you draw your own lines in the sand. because it's like it's everywhere. We don't want it to be, but it's like it is. It's like, you know, people still play freaking Genshin or however many clones of Genshin there are. When I know for a freaking fact that what is it, Hoyoverse, they're super gung ho about AI usage, but people still throw thousands of dollars into that from both the East and the West. So it's just like, again, it's like you have to draw your own lines, but it's like at the same time, it's like we as consumers deserve to be as informed as possible so we can make proper choices with our wallets. So it's just like that's kind of my whole shit about it. I don't want it in my games, but also reality kind of dictates that it's going to be here at least until the market crashes. God, I hope it crashes quick, or developers just learn that one, no one wants this, and two, it doesn't really do anything for them because the AI has not been profitable for anyone in any capacity ever. Like I think it's the largest money sink to ever exist, but they still are trying to convince you that it's going to be the next big thing, that you can't live without it. All the while as their money bleeds away. It is complete and utter delusion. I don't get it, but I just know I wanted to see it crash and burn. And I don't want every game I purchase to be a freaking moral dilemma or a freaking exercise in ethics. But I mean, I guess it's neither here nor there. It's like Crazy Taxi's not my wheelhouse. I wasn't planning on getting it anyway. Hopefully Sega takes the hint, but we'll see. What else was at the Xbox showcase? Oh yeah, the Halo 1 remake is just, that's cool, I guess. Just they added some new stuff to it. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, the ship's kind of sailed with me for Halo, which sucks. But yeah, they did show more Fable. That's not really my wheelhouse either, so there's that. Then oh yeah, Gears. Gears actually looks kind of fun. I can't remember the last time I said that about a Gears of War game. I don't know if I'll be picking it up, but it looks good. We'll see. I'll think on it, because I do miss me some Gears of War, I will not lie. Let's see, what else was there? There's a new Plague Tale game, that's something. There's a new Senua game, that's something. Oh yeah, Doom the Dark Ages is getting DLC, although I mean, I would care about that if I ever finished Dark Ages, but I didn't because that game refused to work for me. And it's like, I wanted to like Dark Ages 2, but it's just like, I ran into several instances where the last demon in an arena would not spawn and I just get soft locked. Like, if it happens once, honest mistake, sure. If it happens twice, that's a problem. 3 times, I'm quitting the game, which is what I did. And I never came back to it. Which sucks because I wanted to like Dark Ages. Really wanted to like Dark Ages. Trying to think what else was there? Oh yeah, Minecraft Dungeons 2 is a thing, sure. Whatever, I guess. New Call of Duty yawn. Oh yeah, Clockwork Revolution. Clockwork Revolution looks interesting. It's like, it's very, very much piques my interest. Although again, we're not getting that until 2027. If anything, we're not getting a lot of games till 2027. It's like, I get it. No game wants to release in the same relative window as GTA 6 because that's just going to dominate the market for like the first couple months it's out, realistically speaking. You know, assuming it drops, because like, I don't think we've heard a peep about GTA 6 since they gave us a supposed release date. I'm one of the few rare cases where I don't care about GTA. Because like I didn't even care about GTA 5, and I own GTA 5. I got bored of it stupidly fast. It just doesn't appeal to me. Maybe that's a me issue. I mean, I can't really even deny that my taste in games is relatively picky, but it's like it is what it is, man. Like the AAA market to me is just not all that appealing. If anything, I've been getting a lot more enjoyment out of indies because most of the games I've played this year have been indies. Because I'm trying to think what came out this year that I've played. There's Slay the Spire 2, which I'm just now kind of breaking my obsession over. There was Demon Tides. There was Bubsy 4D, which I enjoyed, funnily enough. What else was there? Because I think outside of those 3 instances, I've just been catching up with my backlog for the most part. Hades 2 was last year. Oh yeah, there was Far Far West. I really need to play more of that, to be honest. I need to find people who would play with me. Oh yeah, there are some Warhammer games coming out that I plan on playing. Bolt Gun's getting a sequel. I still haven't played the demo of that. I really should. And then they're also making a Warhammer Vampire Survivors clone. Oh yeah, and speaking of indie games, there's a new ukulele game. I completely forgot about that. It was announced during an indie showcase this weekend. It's a ukulele spin on Mario Kart. Not like modern Mario Kart. I mean like OG Super Mario Kart, which is like, I mean, I think it looks fine. It's like it's not gonna blow my socks off or anything, but I'm glad that Playtonic is still doing stuff with ukulele. Although people are upset about it, because like the main criticism I've been seeing about that is that it's basically that it's not Diddy Kong Racing, and it's like I get it. The studio that basically made a spiritual success of the Banjo-Kazooie, you'd think they would make a spiritual success of the Diddy Kong Racing. It's like, I get it, but that's not really a good excuse to write a whole game off just because it's not like another game. It's like it looks fine. Apparently there's a playtest for it. I signed up for the playtest. If I get in, I will most definitely be playing it. I'll probably make some content on it too, but we will see. We will see if I get in. But yeah, it's just I wouldn't write off a whole game just because it's not trying to copy the whole flow of a different game. It's rather silly, if I may say so myself. But yeah, if I do get in the play test for Super Ukulele Kart, you'll be seeing me play it, because I want ukulele to succeed. Because it's like I'm not getting a new banjo anytime soon. The best, and I mean the absolute best chance I have, because funny enough, I completely forgot that they had another CFDs announcement, because that's all Rare is going to do until the end of time is CFDs, where it's like actually the CFDs update was that you can actually make your own CFDs content. So it's like that's usually a sign that they're ceasing to develop their own development for it. I mean, I don't know if they will, because it's like, again, CFDs is all Rare has been doing for the past ever. I can't even remember the last time they did something that wasn't CFDs. I know they had something that wasn't going to be CFDs, but that got canceled. So here we are. Sorry if I sound far away. I dropped something. I was trying to fish it out. I'll do that later. I don't feel like getting on my knees. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, the best chance I have at getting a new banjo game is that if Toys for Bob somehow convinces Microsoft to give them the keys to the Bear and the Bird. It's like, do I think Toys for Bob could do a Banjo justice? Yes and no. I honestly, I think that's going to be my next video after I get the SpongeBob one done. It's like, I want to discuss, because it's like, there's so many, we have so many mascots coming back. It's like, Bubsy came back, he got a good game. Rayman's coming back, Spyro's coming back. But still no frickin' Banjo, man. Still no freaking Banjo. I'm over here starving. I'm hungry. I'm starving. My stomach is so wasted away that it is basically forming a singularity. But yeah, I think that's going to be my next video after the SpongeBob one, because then I'll be caught up with my projects. And if anything, it's for someone who likes to talk about Banjo a lot. I don't have a lot of Banjo videos on my channel. I really don't. I need to fix that. But the thing is, I don't want to make a dedicated Banjo video. I want to save that for like a milestone. Maybe when I hit 300 subs, I will do a dedicated Banjo-Kazooie video, because that one's going to be a long one. I've already decided, because it's like I can't do a short Banjo video. It's my favorite game of all time. It's like, of course I'm going to have a lot to say about it. We will see. If anything, I kind of wanted to do a video for reaching 200 subscribers. I'm at 231 actually. My Bubsy video is almost at 3K views, which is still blowing my mind, to be honest. In both a good way and a bad way, because it's like good because, again, it's my most successful video to date, but bad because like this is the new peak that I have to reach and surpass. And how the heck am I gonna do that? Who's to say? I sure as heck don't know. But yeah, if we had to pick one studio who could potentially do the Bear and Bird justice, it would probably be Toys for Bob, and they have the best chance of being able to make it a reality. Because it's like the current Rare isn't gonna do it. Most of the people who were behind the original Banjo have moved on or retired outright. And honestly, I can't really think of many other studios who I would trust to do the Bear and Bird justice. I mean, you could say Nintendo, but then they'd most likely pawn it off to the Odyssey team, and no disrespect to them, they do amazing work. Mario Odyssey was great, and Bonanza was the whole reason I got a Switch 2. But would I want a Banjo game to be in the style of Odyssey? Not really, no. I'm gonna be completely honest, no. So that rules Nintendo out. Toys for Bob would potentially do them justice, and then it's like, I'd have to think of like one or two studios who I would even consider passing that IP off to. It is something to think about. And then it's like, I don't trust the modern day Rare to do it, because again, even if most of the old talent are gone, it's like the talent that's still there, all they've done is Sea of Thieves. Literally, that's all they've done. Like, hang on a second. I genuinely want to know, what was the last non-Sea of Thieves game they did? Oh, I guess the Battletoads remake came out after Sea of Thieves. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's like a AA indie title, whatever. Rare Replay doesn't count. I mean, KI doesn't really count because it was developed by Iron Galaxy, even though, you know, Rare might have had a thing into it. And the Kinect games are the Kinect games. So yeah, literally the last Sea of Thieves, non-Sea of Thieves thing that Rare has done was Nuts and Bolts, which is one that makes me feel old, and two, that makes me angry actually thinking about it. It's like the last thing they did that wasn't Sea of Thieves was the last Banjo game we ever got. Just kick me in both my nuts, please. Oh man, it is a wild world. But yeah, I genuinely have to think of that. Maybe I'll think about it on stream one day. But yeah, it's just I don't know. We have a lot of games to look forward to. Just a lot of discourse, massive air quotes that'll most likely be popping up around those games. And it's just like, I just want people to be happy. I just want people to be hyped. It's like, you know, if you like a game, more power to you. If you don't like a game, don't buy it. Like, it's really that simple. If you have no intention of playing or buying the game, like, why bother? And there's nothing wrong with wanting better for your entertainment and your industry, but at the same time, it's like, pick your battles and actually, like, you know, have a somewhat open mind when it comes to this stuff. Because even going back to the whole AI situation, like, again, it's like, for some companies, people want to burn them at the stake. Other companies, they want to throw it under the rug. And one of the key examples I didn't think of when I was initially ranting about it is Squeenix. Like, Squeenix, the upper echelon of Square Enix are completely gung ho about AI, but it's like, you know, people are still hyped about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, even though I'm pretty sure they're not using any AI for the development. Knock on wood. People are still a bunch of people are still sub to 14, and Yoshida is against it. Yoshi P is against AI as far as I know, and they have a new expansion coming out. Is it? Does Evercold drop this year or next year? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember when Evercold drops. Yeah, people are still playing Square Enix stuff despite their attempts at wanting to implement more AI into crap. Even when you have people in that company who are very, very against it. It's like, you gotta love that little thing called nuance. I know it doesn't exist in the internet, but it's like, I don't want it anywhere, but it's like, people are using it. I can't stop them. And even if people want to use that tried and true excuse of just play indies, who's to say that indie developers aren't using it either? And if anything, they're even less likely to tell you if they're using it, because they don't know that any information to you. If someone who's just making a game in his basement decides to use AI for it, they don't have to tell you that. They're under no restriction to tell you that outside of, you know, putting it on Steam and having to disclose that. But other than that, it's like, you don't know. No one will be the wiser. That's why my take on it is like, tighten up regulate this crap. Regulate it. Make them disclose how much or to what extent it's being used. And we can go from there. I would like them not to use it at all, but it's like, I don't think that's going to happen until, again, the market crashes or it keeps blowing up in their face to where they stop using it. Who's to say? But yeah, I don't know. That was really all I had to. That was really all I had to say. Because honestly, that was all the games that I wanted to touch on or that I cared about. But yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to next year. There's rumors that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct this week. I hope that there's a Direct this week, because it's like, again, I can't remember the last time we had a proper Nintendo Direct. The Switch 2 had its 1-year anniversary 2 days ago. Mario Kart World still hasn't gotten a substantial update. I'm worried, Nintendo. Like, what are you doing over there? I'm concerned. I need you to pick up the phone, please. But yeah, if we get a Nintendo Direct, we'll probably be talking about that too. Emphasis on talking about it. I can't react to this stuff because, one, I don't want to, and two, most of these showcases happen when I'm on the clock, assuming they happen during the week. So I physically can't. But yeah, I'll try to play a game tomorrow because, you know, streamer, I gotta play games. I can't just do yapping all the time. I mean, some people can. I can't do it. But it was fun. It was chill. Thank you guys for watching as always. I appreciate it. Best way to see when I go live. All that good stuff. And yeah. Where can I send you off to? Maybe here. Alright, yeah, I'm sending you here. They're doing an archipelago. I want to do one of those one day. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all have a good night.